This is a continuation of our Udupi travelogue. We visited one Kadiyali Mahishamardini Temple in Udupi. It is one of the oldest temples in the region, with history dating back over 1400 years to the 17th century. It is a period when the Chalukyas of Badami were powerful. When we stayed in Udupi, we stayed in an area called Kunjibettu, and this temple was just 5 minutes away from our house by walk. 50 years ago, it was not this beautiful. Now they have renovated and maintained it very well. According to the legend, this was built around the same time as the Udupi Sri Ananteshwara temple was built by King Raja Bhoja. This is dedicated to Goddess Mahishamardini and has a strong connection to the Udupi Sri Krishna Mat, serving as a Grama Devi and playing a role in the annual religious processions. The architecture and the idol of Goddess Mahishamardini are indicative of the Chalukyan style. The main sanctum is built of granite in a square layout in the Tuluva architectural style. A local legend says this temple is easily accessible. It is just 3 kilometers from Udupi railway station. The Vigraha of the goddess is unique, depicting her in a standing posture with 4 arms holding a discus and a conch shell. She holds a trishul by which she is piercing the head of the demon and pulling his tail. The Swamijis of the 8 mutts of Udupi visit the temple before beginning their 2-year rotation of Pariyaya. It is believed that the Kannada word Kadehalli has become Kadiyali. This belongs to Tulunadu, that is the land of Tulu-speaking people in the west coast of India. The Annadhanam scheme of this temple on every Friday is also being supported by the Udupi Krishna Mat. The king Rama Bhoja, when he constructed the Ananteshwara temple in Udupi as a prashchitta for killing a serpent, he also built 4 Durga temples around Sri Ananteshwara temple, and Sri Kadiyali Mahishamardini temple is one of them. According to another local lore, the area was originally a thick forest. There was a beautiful water tank in the center of the forest, and the holy munis, ascetics, used to perform penance on its banks. And celestial fairies used to frequent the spot as excursions and bathe in the tank. So once a Brahmin youth who was carrying a statue of the goddess was passing by, he kept the statue on a rock near the tank and rested there. The rock had the Sannidhya, that is a divine presence of Lakshmi, goddess of wealth, and at its divine touch, fierce features of the statue turned into a benign one. It stuck to the rock and the youth was unable to pull it out of the rock. So later the sage Kanva Rishi consecrated it on the spot itself. Thus the goddess Mahishamardini remained here in Kadiyali to bless the devotees around. In the course of time, the tank became well, and which is now near the inner Garbhagraham inside the temple. And these are all supported by the archaeological evidences and also by the Vastu Shilpa, the art of ancient architecture, and also the presence of other deities such as Shakti, Shiva and Subramanya support the ancestry of the temple. And the Garbhagraha is built in granite conforming to Tuluva style. It has a square type layout. The roof is made up of granite slab and it can withhold the heavy monsoon rainfall of Udupi. As per the opinion of some eminent archaeologists, it belongs to pre-Vijayanagara period, even though the architecture is devoid of intricate carvings. The temple tank is beautifully maintained and there are 2 newly built sculpted chariots which are also really eye-catching. And this temple also supported by Dr. Virendra Hegde of Dharmasthala in its activities. One thing I should say, it's a model of cleanliness, and the presiding deity Sri Mahishamardini continues to shower blessings on her devotees, and she beckons increasing number of disciples to the temple day after day. And when we were there 50 years before, we didn't realize all this, but we used to visit the temple often. So this time after 50 years again we visited the same temple and got the blessings of the Goddess Mahishamardini. I am giving the information of all these temples in Udupi so that people who visit that place can also enjoy. Thanks for watching my travel video.